Hey, what's up, collective? I am Unconventional Jake. And, y'all, let me tell y'all something. It's been a long time coming, okay? But I must say, all jokes aside, as an Aquarius, I'm a detacher. I detach like no other. I will ghost you, especially if my energy is depleted, because I have to fill my cup back up. So, I'm back. Like I ain't never left. Yeah, because one thing about Aquarius, I pour, and I pour, and I pour, and I pour. But I got to fill my cup back up so I can come back. And I want to give y'all clean water, okay? I don't want to just give y'all contaminated water. That's something I ain't going to do. Alright? My cistern is going to be clean. Okay? So I am back. But I want to say something. What did I do that day? To all Aquarius, because Pluto is an Aquarius. And we all know that Pluto represents the death and the rebirth. And you guys know we had that Pluto, no, that Scorpio moon. Tonight is the Gemini moon now. So all the mutable energies is hitting you guys the hardest. Okay, y'all getting either you or somebody, okay, is getting ready to express themselves unapologetically. So where you thought you was doing something, when you was speaking your mind and you was holding back because you didn't want to hurt nobody's feelings, get ready for the rawness. Okay, just get ready for that rawness, because Gemini, the energy itself, it represents it's quick-witty. Y'all gonna be quick with your thoughts. Somebody can say something next minute, you saying something, you ain't got a second to spare. You're on their ass. It's like white on rice. You hear me? Secrets about to be exposed. Okay? Like whatever you was hiding, or whatever somebody was hiding from you, it's definitely about to be some things coming out, popping out. And I mean popping out, because communication, reasoning. People may get ready to try to reason with you. You may have some people that's coming back saying, look, I owe you an apology. I've been this guy, or I've been this woman. And the ruling planet for Gemini is Mercury. Mercury belongs to Virgo as well. The difference is Virgo is analytical and it's an earth sign. It's a more grounded sign. Gemini is an air sign. Air signs rule the air. It's travel, communication, technology, some music. It's a lot. A lot. The air signs, messengers of God, So some people just get ready for people to get ready to, text messages, phone calls, pop-ups, unexpected messages, messages through mutual friends, voicemails, emails, unexpected letters. Just get ready. I'm looking for some, y'all. So like I said, this Gemini moon, it's going to affect all 12 signs. But if you got a Gemini North, okay, Gemini moon, Gemini sun, Gemini rising, all the planets that are closer to the sun, you're going to feel it. Okay, you're going to feel it. Okay, I don't see it. Oh, here you go. Yeah, so we had that full moon in Scorpio, and we're going from that full moon in Scorpio to that new moon So this is new beginnings. Okay, that Gemini energy that I was just explaining, this is gonna be something new. It's gonna be the new beginning. Okay, because that's what a new moon is, right? And we'll get into that later. But so that Scorpio energy, things had to end, okay, so that there could be a renewal, a change, a discovery, a change for the better, a change for the growth, to evolve, evolution, change for, like I said, the better, change for transformation. So with that being said, it didn't that ending didn't feel good. Something that ended did not feel good. That Scorpio moon. So to be here at this Gemini moon, just get ready, because whoever you cut off, whatever you cut off, is finna come back, probably on bended knees, like Boys and Men. Yeah, because you put your energy away. So anyway, so how's everybody doing out there? I hope everybody is, and you ain't gotta be doing good. I just hope that you're still standing, and you're standing like a good soldier should. You know what I'm saying? Because we're all enduring hardships, okay? So, I just want to say to anybody that got a Aquarius placement, in which most of you, everybody have an Aquarius placement, but the major hitters, that's what I'm talking about. I'm talking about Sun, Moon, Rising. I'm talking about Mercury, Venus, North Node. You're needed. And you're needed to stand in your position in a high vibrational energy. You're needed. So the earth is moving into 5D. Okay, the earth is moving into 5D. Whether you guys like it or not, we're going from 3D, 4D, 5D. Okay, so some of y'all need, if you ain't linked up with your soul tribe, you might want to start praying for your soul tribe. Some of y'all should be in solitude. And why is the Scorpio card here again? Yeah. Look, 5D. Sagittarius. This is the polar opposite of that Gemini moon. 3D is here. Child, Ace of Cups. I'm going to take all these. So let's talk about it. But since I got the time. So this is 3. Okay. Well, most of us had to, like I said, something ended. We've experienced a tower as a collective. I'm talking about a destruction that brought about a revelation. Okay? And loss. This was a major loss for me. I know it was for me. It was a loss. And shocked. I was shocked as well. I was like, damn. Like, was I on a karmic wheel and didn't even know it? Like, did I have to go through this thing again? You know what I'm saying? Because when am I going to stop learning this lesson? That's what y'all. That's what I was asking my spirit team. Some of y'all could be going through bankruptcy, just through pains, divorces. Come on, this tower is the foundation breaking up from the root. You know what I'm saying? Chaos. and for most of y'all, you know, it had to deal with the relationship. Okay? Where you guys thought y'all had shared values. Yeah, you had to come to a crossroad. You had to choose, you had to make the decision to be progressive and move forward, or stay stuck. Yeah, because you staying, it would have hit your solar plexus. And your solar plexus, it's, the frequency of it is 528 to 648 hertz. This is where you're supposed to be vibrating at, in your solar plexus. And the solar plexus, you know, some of y'all, their relationship, wherever it was she was in, either you was in it with somebody, or it was just you, and you had to end up maybe just linear thinking within yourself. You know what I'm saying? I hope y'all can hear me, man. I really hope y'all can hear me. Yeah, but you had to, I got the AC on. Yeah, linear thinking within yourself. Turn that off real quick. Okay. Y'all hear that? That Scorpio moon, it came and it had to happen, okay? Because it had to. What you were dealing with was fucking messing with your personal power. And this is what that solar plexus is. It's yellow. You know, some of y'all could have been seeing a lot of yellow. Wearing a lot of yellow. This is the yellow, I want to say the yellow jade crystal. Some of y'all probably wearing yellow crystals. Or if you're not, you should. Especially right about now. But it had to happen. Because like I said, we're going into this 5D energy. Hell, I believe we already there. Because we got them planes falling out of the sky. I'm talking about y'all, they was just falling. And then y'all too, people just dying. People coming home to their mates. And they dead. They, you know, just dead. And everybody was like, well, what was wrong? What happened? Nobody knows, but all of a sudden it's heart failure or high blood pressure. You know, it's just weird. Just weird. But the energy though, this frequency, everybody's not gonna be able to go. Because this is unity. This is oneness. This is balance of the masculine and the feminine energy. Y'all forgive my hands. I can't take these two off. It just hurts so bad. It's gonna be a minute before I get some nails again. I ain't lying, because I'm sick of this shit. Yeah, so this 5D energy is high frequency energy. High frequency. It's the energy of the truth. And it's grounded. This is why I say we got to get back to being people that are grounded to the earth. We got to take care of this earth. Literally, the earth. Her. Gaia. This is our responsibility. So it don't matter what these governmental officials are doing. Fuck them. It don't nobody give a damn about what they're doing. What are you doing? Do you have your garden yet? Huh? Are you growing your own vegetables and fruits? What are you doing? Being divinely guided. Somebody who sits and wait. You sit in meditation or you sit in prayer and you wait for your divine guidance. Your spiritual guidance. You know? Somebody that's just connected. Oneness. You see too? But look at the soul tribe at the back. Honey, you're going to need your soul tribe. I don't care who you are. You're going to need your soul tribe. And I'm going to get back to that Aquarius energy, but I'm just telling y'all about these moon phases. Like, because everything happened for a reason. Because this 5D energy is going to bring about a unity in the melanated community. Okay? What is that? If I rule the world, I love them, baby. I free all my sons. If I rule, black diamonds, pearls. In this 5D energy, there's illusions are being exposed. All that damn, what is it? I thought I had a pair in here, but people, all that damn seeing through the rose-colored glasses, people was used to feeding you something to just, put you in a state of relaxation. And okay, and I'm hearing this right here because somebody said this today. Laying something at the feet of the Most High. Laying something at the feet of God. And I was like, it make you think, as a mother or as a leader, when people refuse to do their work and they want to sit up and lay something at your feet, when they're well capable of dissolving their own problems, but you want to ignore them and lay them at my feet, well, you're going to come back and because you're going to meet me at my feet. The earth is the Lord's and the fullness thereof. But guess what? Heaven is the Lord's crown, right? And the earth is his footstool. So why leave something at the feet of the Most High when you got to come back to the feet? I don't get that. You crowded up your space. Do your work. Do your shadow work. Okay? Do your work. We have contracts to fulfill. We have contracts to fulfill. When you get with your soul tribe, and these are people with similar beliefs and values, right? These are people that understand you and they resonate with you. This is going to be your support system, okay? You guys are on a spiritual journey together. Individually, together. Oneness. Does that make sense? Individually, but together. Individually and together. Collaboration, authenticity, belonging. And you move as one in this group, soul tribe. It's going to pull you out of this 3D energy. It's gonna pull you out of what is the 3D energy? It's low vibration, linear thinking. The play victim, toxic energy, materialistic. It's just bad habits. Cause look, you got the car. People are just up in the club. Addictions, alcohol. I'm surprised sex ain't up here, cause that's an addiction too. Yeah, low vibration energy, low vibrational. So this is what this soul tribe is for. It's going to keep you out of 3D energy. To where you could be in solitude. Because individually, you have to stand individually. Yeah, you got to be solid individually. You got to be whole. Whole. W-H-O-L-E. Okay, you can't be 50%, 20, 30% of your energy. No, baby, you're going to have to be whole. Because it's just like if you want a husband, right? Or a wife. You don't want them at 50% man. I need you at 100%. I need you solid. I need you at your full capacity. Standing independently makes you of great use. Because that way, when you pair up with your polar opposite, everything has to be paired up. And to you, this is why Gemini is here. Like I said, not Gemini, Sagittarius. Sagittarius here. We got the Gemini new moon tonight. It's a new beginning. Ace of Cups. Okay. This is a new beginning for people. Like I said, some people are about to express themselves to you. I don't know what they're going to say. This is a new beginning, though. And if it's you against you, get ready to speak a lot of truth. Get ready to be unapologetically you. That's all I got to say. You know, and like I said, we had that Scorpio moon first. And then we're having that Gemini energy. But this Gemini energy, which is I think, right? That's Gemini, I think. Sagittarius, I see. So you have aim. Your Gemini is that fuel, right? That's that burning, like you got an itch, you know, like you itching to just, you know. And this, look, the mission is accomplished with this damn Sagittarius. I'm tell you now, once the Sagittarius get a hold to you, it's gonna be adventurous. It'll be something you ain't never forgot. You feel me? Because this energy is very active. Very active. Fueled by Gemini, they don't even know how to stay out of their head. They don't know how to stay out of their head. Because of Gemini. So to all you Sagittarius that say, I can't stand Gemini, you're basically saying you don't like you. Because like I said, it's 12 signs, but baby, but when you pair them together, and they're meant to be paired, trust me. Because independently, they stand only in 180-degree energy. Only. But together, it becomes 360. You can do some shit. You become progressive. You move forward. You know what I mean? You ain't stuck. You ain't stuck. Now, when you using your Gemini energy, Sagittarius, and you too, Gemini, when you're using your Sagittarius energy, because what's the need of you? What's the purpose of you doing all that thinking if you're not executing? Okay? And Sagittarius, what's the purpose of you executing when you ain't thought out your shit? Y'all better get up off me. 12 signs, but you pair them. I'm Aquarius. I know Leo holds me up, much as I don't like to be seen. I don't like this right here. I don't like it. But I got a Gemini North Node. I have a Gemini North Node and a Sagittarius South Node. With that Sagittarius South Node, I know I was somebody speaking a whole lot of truth. I was preaching somewhere. Might have been a shaman. Okay, in past lifetimes. Could have been a witch with them 3 Scorpio placements, planetary placements. You know, somewhere in my lifetimes. Somewhere. I don't know. But I'm just saying. I got 3 Scorpio placements. With Scorpio in the 10th house.
So linear thinking is what we're having to come out of. And bad habits. This 3D energy. Because we got to become, this is where we need to sit in. King of Earth. Now this is a feminine energy. Taurus, Capricorn, and Virgo. Feminine energy. Just like water signs. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. Feminine energy. Those are polar opposite energies of each other. Though, and I just gave you 6 signs, but it's really 3. Capricorn, you're paired with Cancer. You guys are the mother and the father of the zodiac. Virgo, you are paired with Pisces. And in my personal opinion, you guys are the, damn, what did I call y'all not too long ago? But you guys are the feminine energy of the zodiac. Like the feminine energy. And Aquarius and Leo is the masculine energy of the zodiac. Like the. Like Tamar said, out of all the Braxtons, Tony the Braxton. No, she's the Braxton. The one that got the job done. The reason, you know. And Scorpio and Taurus. That's your polar opposite energy. So, So we're having to take back the earth. But we got to stand in the king energy. What is the king energy? Somebody that's solid. Didn't I say solid? We need you solid. We got to be solid in our energy. Stable, grounded. Somebody that has the mindset of building an empire. Because that's what's going to happen. Like you've had that tear down with the Scorpio moon. Because Scorpio, they're givers for sure when they're Scorpioing. Now you got some Scorpios that like to spend other folks' money. I had to pause right there because I wanted you to hear me. Some Scorpios, they ain't going to spend their money. They're going to spend your money. Yeah. Because that's what they do. However, they are givers, though. I can give them that. You know. Because their polar opposite is Taurus. Taurus is like this. I ain't giving you shit. Taurus got the hand, the fist balled up. This is Scorpio. This is Taurus. But see, when the Scorpio vibrates low, they will spend your money. Did y'all hear that? That's my spirit team saying, amen. Now, a Taurus, when they doing too much giving, and they ain't, a Taurus that ain't got no money, run. Because a Taurus supposed to have money. Just because you born in that energy, don't mean you don't have no challenges. That's why I tell y'all, is you got to pair them. You got to pair them. Because you might see me as an Aquarius, but I this girl, she said, I met her. She was like, I was like, oh, you a Scorpio. And she was like, yeah, but I don't feel like that energy applies to me. Girl. And the more and more you hang around people, the more and more they tell on themselves. You know what I'm saying? I was looking at her. Because her bones was falling out the closet. That's one thing about Scorpio. Their card is the death card in the tarot. She had bones in the closet. Shit that was falling out and messing with somebody else's man. Ah, y'all heard that? Scorpio, big on secrets. Scorpio, big on secrets. Big. Like to hide the truth. Scorpio don't like to show you their hands. She exemplified. I mean, more than any other Scorpio out there. She was secretive. And I just looked at that girl and I just said, sometimes you gotta leave people to their illusions. I just said, oh Lord, she is definitely a Scorpio. Definitely. And I remember one time they was talking about sex or something. And she said some stuff I just said. Scorpio rules the I said, she don't even know what Scorpio really is. She had not done her homework, but what it is was she wasn't even honest with herself. Ooh, I wonder how she was doing during that Scorpio moon. That full moon in Scorpio. Because, baby, let me tell you something. When there's a full moon in Scorpio, all kind of hell breaks loose. When I say a disaster, chaos, definitely when you ain't honest with yourself. Ooh, child. That's a lot. So let's put this back. But yeah, we got to get to the earth. Got to get kingdom mind when it comes down to the earth. Yeah, but there's definitely this new beginning. Okay, that's going to bring about a lot of action. Okay, a lot of action. When it comes down to the heart, when it comes down to your intentions, because your intentions have to be pure. This is why we're going from this new moon to new moon, the full moon in Scorpio to this new moon in Gemini. Let me put this up. Y'all, why my nose want to whine now that I done turned the air off? That's crazy. Yeah. So getting back to that Aquarius energy. Aquarius. Whatever you do during this season, not just during this season, because this is the age of Aquarius. And this is just, and because it is the age of Aquarius, it affects the air element, period. So Gemini, stand up. Libra, stand up. Aquarius, you better be standing up. Okay? Stand up in your energy and stand up unapologetically. Like I said it before. First of all, get ready for the roller coaster ride. Get ready for people to not like you. Get ready to break the foundations of systematic beliefs. Okay, get ready, because this is just... the ball is already rolling. The ball is already rolling, Aquarius, because I asked a question to my spiritual team, Sacred Vision. What is the purpose of Aquarius during this time? And I got the number 7. And guess what, y'all? This is my year, number 7. This is my personal year, number 7, which is also the year of the Tower for me. So I'm okay with the endings. I'm okay with that. I ain't got no choice but to be. This is a spiritual year for me as well. So, Aquarius. Focus. This is what you're about to bring to humanity. Focus. I mean, you about to shake the keys of illusion right out of the powers that were hands. I'm hearing that song. Look, what is that? Got the key on the ground and it's standing up. I thought this was a key, but this looked like a flute or something. Some of y'all could be seeing blue jays, Aquarius. Some of y'all could be seeing blue jays, but I want you to know this. It says, focus. Because guess what? If you are an Aquarius, you Aquarius and you Leo during this time. You got to stand out. You ain't being you if you don't stand out. Aquarius stands out even if they don't want to stand out. I know that. And I'm trying to listen to me. I'm telling you, every days I go, have you ever though? Because sometimes I be like, I don't want to be bothered. I just want to be in my comfort zone in the house. Because after you get through pouring and pouring and pouring, you want to get in your house for a few days. And just and relax, chill, And so I ended up going out one day, and my hair was like rotted up in like some style or something. Or either I had them damn Bantu knots in my head. I don't know. Though they were my hair. It was my hair. And I went to the gas station. Baby, I drove way to another side of town because I ain't want nobody to know me to say nothing to me. Ain't that some shit? So anyway, I drove to the other side of town. And this guy. And it was early in the morning. And I just said to myself, now why he out the house early? And it's crazy. I was like, now why this guy at the house early in the morning? It's about 5 something. I thought I was doing something. Let me go and get out the house while everybody's sleeping, But anyway, I go to the other side, drive like 20 minutes, 25 minutes to the east side. And I'm like, I'm pumping my gas, and this guy looking at me. I see him. And I was like, dang, should I roll my eyes? Like, should I be mean? And I was like, dang, ain't no sense, ain't no need to be doing all of that. I kept saying, just be nice. So I pumped my gas, and the guy said, hey, how you doing? He was looking for love. And I said, I'm fine, And he was like, and I walked in, because I don't know, I had to go get something, but then I ended up coming back out, and my gas was done pumping. He's still outside, I'm like, dang, he was pumping his gas for me. They were waiting on me to come back out the stove. I was in there about a good 3-4 minutes. But he said, what did he say? He was like, ma'am, I just think you really, really beautiful. And I said, oh, thank you. And then he said, are you dating anybody? And I said, no, I'm not. I thought he would have took the hint, like, and I ain't trying to date nobody. And he was like, well, can you get my number? And I got his number. And he ended up, no, I don't even know why I gave him my number. I gave him my number. And I told him, I said, just call it and lock it in or whatever. I was just trying to be nice, I guess. And then we talked maybe one time. And it just was a no for me because I was like, I'm not interested in a relationship. But he was steadily trying to make it about a relationship. I was like, yeah, bye, baby. Because, yeah, you're not. Back to this card. After you, as an Aquarius, after you fill your cup up, after you've gotten what you need, okay, well, you can go back out and you can deal with humanity and you can pour from a clean cistern to where you can tolerate the foolishness of people. Because some people just be, one thing too, I don't like no stupid shit. I don't know if y'all know any Aquarius, but that stupid stuff is a no-go. Definitely a definite no-go. And don't let them make me cut up. I go from 0 to 100 real quick on some stupid shit. I stay in my head too, because if I got to think about that, I ain't gonna stay there too long because the words gonna start coming out. Because Gemini North Node, Sagittarius South, Aries in 3rd house. Because I be want to know what you mean. What are you saying? And don't interrupt with that dumb shit. Just don't do that. That's disrespectful. And then just show you got some class, Because, baby, not too many days ago, I had to put somebody in their place. And I let people were like, dang, I ain't know you act like that, baby. It's a lot of things y'all don't know about me. I had to tell them people. It's a lot of things that you don't know. Because I don't do that stupid shit. I was talking about something. You talk about some sexual shit. Like, bitch, what? Be serious. Get real, my nigga. Get real. Because, see, life happening out here. Life is happening. You know what I'm saying? And people like to play. You know, I'm like, look. Focus. Focus on your energy. And if you ain't an Aquarius, whatever your sun sign is, whatever you enter this realm in, that is your focus. That is your focus. But Aquarius, you're called. It says, life is a divine dance to the music we hear and make. Fast, erratic drum beats segue to soothing, erotic darkness with bells. Stop and listen to the music, not of the ear, but of the heart. The practice of the true musician. Not with the ear, but of the heart. Follow your soul's desire. What is your soul telling you? Stop and listen to the music, not of the ear, but of the heart. So during this time, what is your heart pushing you to do? Aquarius. Because you're not just supposed to be sitting still. Don't let this frequency catch you sitting still. If you're supposed to be up, you need to get up. Okay? Get up, Aquarius. Do your work. Okay? How does your heart describe you as a host? What is your heart? How does your heart describe you as a host? What is your heart telling you that you are? Huh? What is your heart saying to you? Because your desires, they don't come from you, you know. Okay. Are you a true dreamer whose light shines through the wavings of existence? Or are you a magnificent wild horse tethered to a merry-go-round? Be your heart and let it tell you who you are. Especially with, and see, this is why Pluto is in Aquarius, because Pluto is going to push you. Pluto is going to push you, and that Scorpio moon ain't making no better. Okay. Waves of music linger in echoes around you. Mount your wild horse and gallop from your heart through your arms and fingers, beyond all teethers, into the freedom of creation. Heed the eagle's call of the wild. Wow, wow, wow. Y'all, this is a wild ride we on. You see how this, everything's being shaken up. This Aquarius energy is bringing about a tower for sure. It ain't gonna feel good, but everything that is supposed to fall off will fall off. Because it's dead weight. Something that you don't need to be carrying. Wow, 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 wow. Yeah. Coming off the karmic wheel is what's taking place. So let's see. Your soul's you're looking for those. Okay, so I just money problems. Why am I thinking about money problems? Okay. I can't see nothing up under there. I'm so glad my little man ain't in here with me. Cause baby, me shuffling these cards, he would have been like, what am I missing? Why? What am I missing? Okay. Okay. So during this moon, during this moon phase with the Gemini, new moon, new beginning, right? Take a breather. This is the last quarter moon in Cancer. It says take a breather. You know what this says to me? Bask into nurturing yourself. Why does this lady look like this lady in this solitude card? Am I tripping? Hold on now. When I'm with you, all I get is wild thoughts. Okay, we got solitude. There's a lady in this deck with her hands and her hair the same freaking way. I might be tripping. Y'all, forgive me for my time. If y'all want to log off, log off. It might be the other deck. So there's a lady with her arms extended. Yeah, and here she go. Where is everybody getting this? I'm gonna show you. I'll show you exactly what I'm talking about. This is the exact same lady. Okay. Look at her really good. Look at her dress. I don't know if you guys can see it, but this is the last quarter moon in Cancer. Take a breather. This lady, she's surrendering, right? She's surrendering to her situation. It was some things that she had to let go for her freedom, for her clarity. She's dropping her burdens. She had to let go of control. And she's saying what will be, will be. So this is you accepting. This is that same lady. Let it go. And see, and this is you nurturing you. Let's read this card, because now I want to be nosy. Take a breather. What is this? Last quarter moon in Cancer. It says sometimes situations start with much promise and then get fatigued or fizzled out. This is normal. If a situation is dragging on and everyone is becoming far too sensitive, it might be time to take a breather. Is this still what you want? If a situation is slipping away from you, it could be due to self-doubt or because too many people are trying to get their own way. If you're struggling to find a balance with a VIP in your life or a personal or professional connection, it may be time to show your feelings. There could be a clash here caused by everyone wanting to be the leader. Give the situation some air. Manifesting minds, and you need to stop and revive. Emotional fatigue is as dangerous as a physical fatigue. If it becomes long-term, see the beauty in your life to refresh your heart. So you said to hell with all of that, you know. Whatever leadership position, role, or whatever, something could have been trying to control you. Or something just was out of your control, whatever, but you let it go. Like I said, that Scorpio moon, it caused you to let it go. Yeah, some of this message could be for a Cancer out there. You surrender to it. Then you got this last quarter moon in Gemini. It says clear your mind. And now you're in a space now to where clarity is important to you. You're clearing your mind. And you're doing this. I just heard you're getting what you want. You're getting things your way. So actually, this Gemini, this last quarter moon in Gemini card, clearing your mind, is putting you in alignment. It's putting you in alignment. It says, drawing this card suggests that you or someone close to you is fretting. As you already know, this won't help you to move closer to your goals, as it means you're directing thoughts and energy into what you don't want rather than what you want. Deliberately manifesting a goal comes from a happy place where you feel good. So focus on making a list of your concerns and then talk them through and clear your mind. And this is what you're doing, because you can't do it in a negative space. You can do it in the clutter. You can do it in negative thinking. You couldn't do it stressing. You couldn't do it while you were feeling stuck. You couldn't do it while holding on, stressing, no movement, while you were wasting your time. Yeah. This puts you in alignment. First quarter moon in Virgo. It says assess the situation. Assess the situation. So this is you. I just heard tried and true, baby. Let me see. Let's see. Yeah, look. Tried and true. You finna get ready to get up and assess the situation. That means you got a plan. You done cleared your mind and you done sat down. Okay? And you done put something together. And so now you're about to assess the situation because you come up with a plan. We're gonna pull some tarot in a minute. It says, stop, breathe, and take stock. Perhaps you've taken on too much. Now's the time to be reliable and practical. Laziness is your enemy. Also, don't be too influenced by the crowd and what they're saying. Do you still want what you used to want and as much? If so, are you really doing what needs to be done to make your dreams real? Express how you feel, but do it without too much self-criticism or criticism of others. Make an honest inventory about where you could do more to manifest your dreams. The energies at play here are a mix of flirtatious and shy, inquiring and hesitant. You need to work with them in your favor. So this card asks you to be mentally flexible. Whatever challenges you face, your current situation is unlikely to be at a total impasse. Baby, you put your boots on the ground. This one, you're getting ready to assess the situation. So whatever failed, because you had the tower that failed, you're getting ready to build everything back up. You're getting ready to build your house back up. Okay, and we all know that Virgo is an analytical energy. Virgo gets the job done. Virgo is they don't sleep till they get their jobs done. They really don't let up. So what does your soul want you to know? And I'm going to pull some tarot. I'll just take this one. So you got the number 17 here, which breaks down to a number 8. Is this the star card? Let me see. Some of y'all have the year of I want to say it is the star card. No. Yeah, it is. The year number, some of y'all have a personal year of 17, or you could be going into the year 17. And that's a personal year, right? But it breaks down to an 8. 8 represents abundance and a karma. But it also represents the star card. So the star card is of hope, faith, possibility, destiny, happiness, spirituality, not giving up, just optimism, you know, a lot of good things. Rejuvenation, illumination, love, peace, hope. This is what you're going into, and some of you guys are already there. So flames of desire. Let them shine out in radiant light and shun dark paths. So your soul wants you to know. The blazing fire of love inside yearns for fulfillment. It longs for physicality, touch, tenderness, and sensual togetherness. It is the most ancient and truly divine desire for fusion. The dissolution of matter. In our world, unfortunately, the flames of desire are used as a means to tie and bind us, which is exactly the opposite of what our divine source once intended for us. Sex sells is now our motto, or at least that of many of those marketing a product. And again, unfortunately, it works. These flames of desire are often also used to practice black magic and to bind and ensnare other people. You have drawn this card in order to recognize the truth and to withdraw from this false and destructive plan. In order to live the pure divine plan of physical and divine love. When two become one in the blazing flames of love, they forget who they are. The self is dissolved, and they become entirely consumed by feelings and pure energy. Search for the truth of passion, desire, and the flames of love within you and in your relationship. If you have no partner, seek out someone who lights a fire in you without asking anything in return. Actively address the issue of desire and do not be ashamed of what drives you. The divine source has given us a hot flame of love as a gift, along with our yearnings for a partner and a desire for union. Healing crystal is precious opal. This is the number 8, like I said earlier. Flames of desire is giving me Scorpio energy. Every time I look at this card, it gives me Scorpio energy. Let them shine out in radiant light and shun dark paths. So, one thing I have to say is just make sure your desires are in alignment with your calling, okay? Make sure your alignment is in alignment with your calling. Again, who are you? Who are you? So you got the Queen of Pentacles, the Queen of Earth. We saw the King of Earth earlier. So that itself is a union. That's 360-degree energy right there. Yeah, so you got, okay. Okay, so now I need a, so I got 2 cards as an overall. So mental entrapment. Passionate start. So you got the 8 of Swords and the Ace of Wands. Some of y'all was feeling entrapped by your desires. Some of y'all were feeling like your desires, the thing that moved you, pushed you, your heart calling you, whatever that thing was that was irking you, you mentally trapped. So what entrapped you? Well, we know, were you ashamed of your Ace of Wands energy, of your passion? Could it be that you guys just couldn't see? Could it be that you guys was in your head so much that you could not see this new beginning of creativity? Because this is where your pinnacle is. This is what's going to make you stable. And it's going to bring about balance, okay? Because you've had some people to betray you. Justice, okay? Justice going to be served to the people who have betrayed you. You sitting in your Queen of Pentacles energy, because you got the Empress card right under the Queen of Pentacles. It puts you in the Queen of Pentacles. I mean, it puts you in the Empress energy. So this is all 4 queens in one. This is the Queen of Swords, the Queen of Pentacles, the Queen of Wands, and the Queen of Cups. This is the Empress. What you have to understand, though, I want y'all to listen to me. This Queen of Pentacles, right, was being judged. We're going to see who judged the Queen of Pentacles. Because this is you. This is why you got this mental entrapment. These are all the swords. You couldn't take it no more, but the shit down there took you out of here. But see, it took you so far down to where you end up, this was actually good for you. Because you stumbled across your spiritual journey. So you died in your physical self. And you became unapologetically you. Because you were more than just that Queen of Pentacles. You was more than a woman that could just get a bag. You were more than a woman who just used material things to get what she wanted. Okay, I'm going to say it like that. Okay. But there's something that you're holding really, really tight to. Okay. That brought about a tower. Okay. But it's pushing you to your 10 of Cups, though. So, if you feeling sad and all of that right about now, know that you being pushed to your 10 of Cups. Your happy ending. Listen. Okay, so what is this justice? What is this justice? Yeah, look. King of Swords and the Hermit. This is somebody who they judged you. Somebody could have been lying on you as well, because you know the King of Swords can be a very logical person, but you know the opposite, the other side of a King of Swords is a liar. Very smart though, but somebody that's a liar. Something, but it damn near took you out of here, and it pushed you in hermit mode. Okay, and I just say your physical self died, but your spiritual self rised. Yeah, because you was bad. You was fighting. You was fighting off. What is this? The 7 of Wands. You had to. You was doing too much, and then you were outnumbered. But you standing your ground though. You know, standing your ground. Got the Hierophant here. Some of you out there are married. Or some of you guys are. You guys are currently, you're seeking advice. You know, trying to find balance. Okay, so I got the Queen of Cups. What is this? This 4 of Pentacles. Got a Knight of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. Look, you got the Emperor and the Knight of Cups. I said you was holding on too tight. It was something you was holding on too tight to. And I got the 6 of Swords. And in the 6 of Swords, there's this family that's trying to move from a dark side, like the storm, troubled waters, moving from troubled waters to a peaceful, calm waters. Knight of Cups. This is slow energy. This is an offer. It's a slow offer. Then you got the Emperor. This screams relationships. Ugh. Yeah. Some of y'all was holding on to a relationship y'all ain't had no business holding on to. But it brought about this Tower. So what is this Tower? What is this Tower spirit? This Tower brought about an equal. It balanced out the situation because you got the 6 of Cups here. It balanced it. Well, no, I'm thinking about the Pentacles, 6 of Pentacles. This Tower is releasing the memories, the past. Okay. Balancing out your heart chakra. I think I see the 9 of Swords. Yeah. That had you in this mental anguish. Yeah. This was past energy that had to be reckoned. And see, the Tower brought about the removal of the oil and the water within you. Okay? The separation. the wheat and the tare, separating things that had you stuck, things that had you bound, things that kept you in mental anguish, okay? Stuck to where you could not be the co-creator in your life. Because you are the Empress. But let me tell you something. This thing you was holding on to, let's clarify this pal here. Let's see. Because this was hidden. I might have to use the shadow card. Let's see. Yeah. Y'all were dealing with people who, yeah, your person was cheating on you, you know. Some of y'all were aware your person was getting a room. Your person was manipulating you, lies, control. That's that King of Swords energy. And the King of Fire, King of Wands. Manipulation, lies, control. We all know that air and fire, they go hand in hand. They're like this. Both very hasty. Look, anger management. Some of y'all partners, you know, this is what some of y'all were dealing with, man or woman. This is what you was dealing with. And you had to come up out of that. Your spirit team was like, baby, we're moving. We're moving. We're not going into this 5D with this energy. What else were they dealing with? Because this is what lies beneath. Yeah. Look, divorce, breaking a contract. Some of y'all got a divorce, like I said earlier. Yeah, you could have been talking to your partner and they didn't want to hear it. Okay. Somebody was too busy fulfilling a sexual fantasy or just a fantasy, period. And why? Okay, fulfilling a fantasy. Somebody had a money problem. Or they could have been paying for sex. Or they could have been paying, just pouring out money. Somebody was spending too much money. Every time you turn around, it's a new piece of furniture or a new something. It was something new. Just had a bad relationship with money. And then for others of you, y'all was praying for sexual protection. That's what's lies beneath. That's what that Scorpio full moon exposed. Flames of desire. Some of y'all were so tied down to your partner. It was almost as if your partner had, I heard mind control. Some of y'all partners had mind control over you to where you knew your partner was out there, but yet you were still yielding to them in the bedroom. Yeah, that's definitely playing with your soul. Let's see. So, intrusive thoughts. Let me see. Try. Oh. So remember what I told y'all about that Gemini moon? That's tonight. Some people gonna come back and they're gonna have a lot to say. They're gonna have a lot to say. Oof. Okay. Because all that is hidden will be revealed. See, that Scorpio moon revealed some hidden things. And the event was explosive. Things that were revealed were explosive. And it shattered your... For some of y'all, it shattered your image. For others of you, it just shattered. It was devastating. And overwhelming. It was just something that was just abrupt, and it was just explosive. The tower, you know, the thing kind of blew up on you, blew up in your face. Some of you guys could be influencers, or if you're not an influencer, some of y'all have the calling to be an influencer. Or you have influential energy about you. Tell you what I'm getting from this. This thing that blew up in your face. That Scorpio full moon. It might have not have felt good. You know what I'm saying? To be in the situation. To where you dealt with some bullshit. But it's pushing you into a place, okay, where you need to be. Some of y'all are supposed to be influencers. And good things are coming. Get ready. A miracle is on its way. This is what your spirit team wants you to know. However, you got somebody that's coming back with a lot to say. It says, I'm so sorry. Please forgive me. And you can forgive, but don't forget, okay? There's somebody that you confided in. It says, be careful how you confide. Who you confide in. It was somebody that you confided in. That was going back and telling shit. Or they was setting up blockages for you energetically. You got hidden pregnancy here. I'm going to clarify all of these. So this person that's trying to come back, they're blocked, okay? Because you definitely was on a long journey with these people, with this person. I mean, the shoes are just worn out. The soles is coming off of the bottom of the shoe. Look, holes all in the boots. Old worn out shoes symbolize life hardships and the toll they take, reflecting a sense of weariness and a longing for stability. The condition of the soles mirrors the soul's fatigue from lifelong journey, indicating the need for rest and renewal. This imagery highlights the impact of life's challenges on our physical and spiritual well-being. So, it's a no for this person coming back. They took you through too much. But there's somebody that hid a pregnancy. Because you got hidden pregnancy. They coming back, but they finna claim that they are in love with you. Now clarify this. What is this? Not the long journey, but be careful who you confide in. I need the other card. Suppressing, numb, escape, drown, avoid, blur, forget, mask, displaced. This was your person. You confided in your person, your ex or somebody. It says, be careful who you confide in. Conceal. This person hid a pregnancy from you. What time it is? It says, I'm so sorry. Please forgive me. You felt like you could confide in this person. And this person hid a whole pregnancy from you. And now you have this person blocked because of the long journey. And they want to come back and say that they're in love with you. But this card right here, this person, they don't do nothing but collect hearts. This person is a heartbreaker. They collect hearts, and they do a lot of suppressing. They're very avoidant. They like to escape. Yep, this person could be a drinker or alcoholic. Yeah, let's see. You don't want to have anything to do with this person. I see get the stepping. You're not going to have anything. Yeah, because this person had a big-ass mouth. Big mouth. This could have been your person. This could have been a friend. This could have been, you know, a co-worker or whatever. But this person had a big-ass mouth. And stinky breath. Look at that funk. Look at that. I gotta put my legs up. Stinky breath. It says shit talker, gossiper, spreading rumors, foul mouth, yuck mouth, all talk, no action. This is your person. Big mouth. Going around. There was a snake to you. Okay. You confided in them. You told this person your secrets. And it could have been you that was hiding a pregnancy. Okay. And you didn't want it to get out and they done told it. You know. But yet they want to come back and proclaim their love that they have for you. Oh, I love you, girl. You know, you my friend. I would have never. Girl, bye. Girl, bye. Get to stepping. Okay. Child. Suppressing. They do a lot of suppressing. Child. This, I just a split personality, baby. Yeah, this thing came to knock you off of your feet, but you're still standing. You ain't gonna lie. We saw them 10 of swords, and somebody really, they betrayed you, but they killed that side of you that needed to die. But you rose up, okay, out of the dust, like the phoenix. Yeah. Excuse me, y'all. Yeah, you rose up and you woke up to personal growth, because you got the evil eye. Honey, you doing a lot of sweep around your own front door before you try to sweep around mine. See, look, in the third eye, oh, it's just the evil eye. The evil eye is on a broom. It says, sweep away bad luck, protection from evil. Yeah, cleanse, purify, self-reflection, personal growth. Yeah, this is what you woke up in. Girl, okay. And I'm talking about girl, child. So this message must be for the female energies out there, okay? But y'all definitely told somebody, bye. I guess I'll see you next lifetime. Because look, you spiritually awakened. It says you're navigating a spiritual awakening, shedding old ways for new insights and purpose. Emerges this transformative journey towards deeper self-awareness and universal connection. Okay? And y'all could be walking into your twin flame. Okay? It says united in purpose, the love transcends, awakening and healing souls, radiating transformative power across realms. They are catalysts for change, unlocking the legacy of unity and conscious ascension with every shared heartbeat. Yeah, you guys are, there's a twin flame journey. Look, definitely, yeah, look, an engagement is coming. An engagement is coming. Somebody's going to come with a ring, wanting a commitment. Somebody wants a bond with you. Or somebody knows that you're their partner. Reconciliation and love, missing you. True love, embracing longing. Ooh. Somebody loves you, babe. Okay. Let's see. But they have been divinely stumped out. Child. And they gonna come with a small offer, because we had that Knight of Pentacles card. It says small shit don't matter. Dismiss, expel, protect, banish, repair, clear, purge, shield, deflect, release, overcome, cleanse. Baby, you're saying no. It's a no-go for you. Dang, so why? Uh-oh, my scales over here shaking and tilting, carrying on. Yeah, so. Ooh-wee. Yeah, look. Hidden secret. This person know that your love was 1 in a million. Because you got the Leo card here. I'm a once in a lifetime type of experience. Hidden secret, child. Yeah, look, cold-blooded. This person, you felt like they were cold-blooded. They were a savage. Territorial when they shouldn't have been. Over the wrong shit. They were territorial over the wrong things. Wait a minute, what other party? Yeah. Yeah, so energetic, you already did some energetic cord cutting when it comes down to this person. This person was a gaslighter, and everything that they hid from you came out. And because you decided to walk away, your cup will run it over with blessings. Get ready for your new abundance. But it's going to take you stepping into you. What is your heart calling you to do? Who is your heart telling you that you are? So we're going to close this out. And I just want to say to you, be brave. I know we had a lot of red chakra cards come out, especially with that sacred vision. We had the card that said focus. If you are an Aquarius, honey, like I said, you're here to shake up the foundation. Let me see. I'm missing something. I'm gonna pull a frequency card. I'm just gonna read. This is the frequency book that I ordered from TikTok by Penny Pierce or Percy Pierce. So shifting out of negativity and stuckness is often a matter of not exerting the old forceful willpower, but choosing what's choosing you. Free yourself by cooperating with the waves. And see, this is what we saw earlier with that last quarter moon in Cancer, with the lady standing up like this. This is you surrendering to just everything that's going on so that you can flow, you know. I'm going to read this. Since waves go where they want in spite of obstacles, it's best not to get in their way. In fact, it's more useful to think of yourself as the wave itself, rather than the immovable object in the wave's path. You are a vibrational being moving through a sea of vibrations. You must master the art of blending and aligning with the constantly changing dynamics of living energy. And that means you need to learn a totally new way to use your willpower, because it is willfulness that so often makes us act like brick walls. Learn the right use of willpower. If you're like me, you probably internalized the voices of a variety of authority figures in your youth, who now remind you about what you should do. Remember the Eight of Swords and the Ace of Wands? Because what is your heart telling you you need to do? Who your heart telling you are? Okay. I particularly remember being told God helps those who help themselves, and how it took me a while to get my head around the concept, as it seemed that if I helped myself, I wouldn't need God. But at any rate, this notion set me off on a path of self-sufficiency where I relied heavily on an iron will to get things done. I used my will to project and maintain my intentions, to be diligent and disciplined, to not give up when the going gets tough, or when the going got tough. Where there's a will, there's a way. That was another homily that stuck with me. After years of maintaining my success through focus and tightly held willpower, I was exhausted. I didn't want to do anything anymore. I was sick of it all. Should forces. I was sick of all the should forces. It was then that I realized there is a right use of will. I'll read this again. It says, shifting out negativity and stuckness is often a matter of not exerting the old forceful willpower, but choosing what's choosing you. Willpower is not about resisting, forcing, or controlling. It's about choosing. And there are just two basic choices: to feel expansive, loving, and connected to the high vibrations of your soul, to literally be your soul, or to feel contracted, afraid, and immersed in the low vibrations of suffering, to not be your soul. If you choose to feel alone and separate, you'll assume you must do everything under your own stem by controlling yourself and the world, as I did for many years. If you choose to feel connected to life, you'll need very little of the old type of willpower. You'll discover that concepts like flow and synchronicities take the place of willpower. But see, when you connect to life, you realize that things is not this or that. It's both. So duality, you embrace duality if you embrace life. So let's keep going. When you're stuck, you don't have to willfully figure out a whole strategy for how to change things and what the new phase will look like. All you have to do is suspend the old contracted low frequency pattern. Use your willpower to choose to be with what is. Imagine that your mind is a muscle and let it go limp. Say duh and let your mouth hang open oddly. I found this helps blank out the overbusy mind that thinks controlling things is the answer. In the quiet space of allowing, you can easily notice what the wave wants to do. Are you at an end you haven't recognized yet? Is there a new inspiration knocking on the door that wants to become conscious and take shape? Inspiration. Follow the flow. It knows where to go. Like I said, some of y'all are influencers out there. That's that the Ace of Wands. Some of y'all are creators, content creators. Anyway, we are rocking into form, then back into energy, and back into a new form, then back into energy. Every other, millisecond, every other minute, every other day, whatever amount of time you want to focus on, you have a new chance. Life Waves helps you to let go and open new space. Help you find new fascinations and motivations and get started again. All you have to do is trust the wisdom and plan beyond the energy flow. Then go with the river in the direction it's heading. Sometimes it rages with rapids and white waters. Other times it disappears underground. Then it reappears and drifts along peacefully. Sometimes you're being, sometimes you're doing, sometimes having. Life is a process of becoming. Life is a process of becoming. A combination of states we have to go through. Where people fail is that they wish to elect a state and remain in it. This is a kind of death. So that was good. I think that covers the message for today. You know, as far as the things that I was saying. So whatever y'all had to let go of, don't feel bad. I want you to know, don't feel bad. Use your intuition if, people try to come back. Because let me tell you something. They done did some stuff. And they've been divinely stomped out because of choices that they made. Creativity. This is your angel message. This is the angel card for you. The angel of creativity is here. Okay. Look at the idea. Is that wings on his collar? Yeah. Okay, so it says, rediscover your spark. You may think that creativity is confined to art, writing, music, and so on, but it's so much more expansive. Creativity is seeing ideas, hidden connections, and possibilities in the world around you. It is your spark, who you are, your uniqueness. If you are currently on autopilot or don't feel you have anything special to offer, it's high time you rediscover your spark. Ask the angel of creativity to bring a burst of imaginative energy into your life and raise your vibration. Remember that you are an utterly unique miracle of DNA, just bursting with original, untapped creativity that reveals itself in everything you think, say, and do. If you aren't sure how to tap into your creativity, start recalling your dreams. See what messages your night visions are sending you. Suspend disbelief. Unleash your imagination. Let your mind wander and trust that your visionary creative power will effortlessly flow towards what is uplifting. It's going to take you to have to vibrate high. You have to be in a certain energy, okay, to walk this way. I thought I had, oh, I do got it. Y'all, hold on. Everything is, I mean, it's the earth we live in, bro. Everything is numbers. Everything is frequency. Energy don't lie. It changes, but it can't be destroyed. And you can't create it. So what frequency should the collective be vibrating on? Okay, the number three is harmony, and it says inspiration. Inspiration, and this is, it does not say. Number 3. I barely use this book. I don't even know who this is. I'm going to put the name, this card back in front of y'all. How do you say that? Right here. Cassiopeia. It says, with a warm embrace, the energies of Cassiopeia fill the air with love, life, and creative spirit. Expansive within all realms of the natural element, most specifically flowers, were connected closely with magical life-giving energies. With emulate beauty in creation. Our nature is gentle and patient. We are immensely compassionate, and we initiate inspired ideas to encourage unique forms of expression. Our vast network of communities focus on cultivation of progressive forms of art, science, music, and healing. When we share our spark of life, it can greatly lift your spirits as we consciously serve as a beacon of inspiration, much like a creative muse. So, some of y'all have been depleted, and your energy is being restored. Because it says the loving qualities of Cassiopeia can help restore depleted energies back to a place of inspirational balance. If you have lost your zest for life or feel depressed, lethargic, or just apathetic, now it's time for a lift. Go outside into nature and be one with the flowers and trees. Sit under a tree and journal some inspired ideas from nature. If you are feeling unmotivated, a rejuvenating rest in the nature elements will revive you. At this time, you can benefit greatly from engaging in art or music therapy project, photography, photography, pastels, acrylic, watercolors, graphic, toning, singing. The important thing is to allow the richness and depth of your spirit to be expressed through a creative outlet. You could use a positive sacred space to release your built up stressful tension so you can regain a sense of well-being. Realignments. Things that you can do to get you back into realignment. And some of y'all are already doing it, because with that angel card, what was it? The angel card of inspiration. Wait a minute. Did we just have inspiration on the angel card? Child, that thing just hit me. Wait a minute. Did we? My ass might be tripping. No, it was creativity. But, which is inspiration. You got to be inspired. Yeah, he had an ink pen in his shirt. Because I was going to say, some of y'all could be journaling. Some of y'all are trying to get inspired. Some of y'all trying to think of ideas. So, things to get into realignment. Nature walks, journaling, art therapy, music and sound healing, colors of fuchsia and gold, bergamot and citrus essential oils, buttercup, fire, star orchid, and what is this? Clematis flower essence, crystals of rhodochrosite, and ametrine. 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 I guess I want to say ametrine. Give me one more. This is the Celestial Frequencies deck. So we got, oh, here we go. Acceleration and unification here. All right. This is what I wanted to see, some hurts. So you got the, oh, look, number 4 and 41, which break down to a 5. Y'all, I ain't making this up. You guys are in alignment. Look, 3, 4. See that? 5, 41. Yeah, I ain't making it up though. But you got acceleration, 417 hertz, cleansing, healing code. So some y'all, you know, you got to go through your healing. Some you might want to listen to some music at 417 hertz. Let's see. Yeah, see, only thing you have to do is type it in YouTube. 417 hertz. Remove all the negative energy in and around you. 9 hours.
The pineal gland has tiny little cilia.
Hold on, y'all, because these commercials be killing me. This is 417 hertz. Cleansing codes. Cleansing healing codes. So, if you need to be, detoxed of negative energy, this is something that you need to play while you're sleeping, while you're, walking, or while you're just sitting outside during the day. Yeah. Then they got the spiritual detox sound bath. Eliminating negative energy with singing bowls. I don't know what hertz these are, but yeah, so let's go to the next frequency. 960. Frequency of gods. Oneness healing codes. This frequency awakens the kundalini and it activates the pineal gland. It cleans your aura. So yeah. I don't know if I hope y'all can hear it. But I just wanted to put that out there. Let's see. Let's go to number 4. Acceleration. Shift negative or self-sabotaging subconscious programming and inspired creativity. Programming and inspires creativity, okay? It says associated with the sacral chakra. We got that in the reading earlier. Okay. I don't want to read all of this. It says, the cleansing healing code resonates with the Santiago tone of 417 hertz, which balances the energy center of the sacral chakra. This energetic code fosters purifications and change. It stimulates inner cleansing by initiating an energetic bath of balance, joy, and clarity of expression. It facilitates healing from trauma, stepping out of the shadows into the light, asking yourself what feels toxic in your internal or external environment. So ask yourself what feels toxic in your internal or your external environment. Cleanse your home, body, or workspace from electromagnetic radiation or toxic emotions in the air. You may need to take a breather before you can more effectively address your situation with grace and ease. Put your inner smudge stick to good use. So it says, so sacral chakra, detox bath, emotional clearing, sage or palo santo smudging, colors of golden, yellow, and orange, lynching and black lotus flower essence, lemon and orange essential oil, crystals of smoky quartz, orange carnelian, and citrine. This is how you can get in realignment. Okay, and transitions. Okay, let's go to 41. So this is unification. 963 hertz. One is healing code. It connects with the divine creator and ignites unity consciousness associated with the crown portal. So it says, I'm going to read the whole thing. It says, the Healing Code series include potent healing codes that resonate to specific Santiago tones and contain visual activation properties. Santiago frequencies make up the ancient 6-tone scale thought to have been used in sacred music, including the beautiful and well-known Gregorian chants. The chants in their special tones were believed to impart spiritual blessings when sung in harmony. Each Santiago tone is composed of a frequency required to balance your energy and keep your body, mind, and spirit in perfect unison. Experiencing the vibration of these frequencies in the form of visual art enhances these tones, forming an alchemical healing activation for the soul. So, the oracle interpretation is, the oneness healing code resonates to the Santiago tone, which balances the energy center of the crown chakra. This bringing code connects with cellular enlightenment and unity consciousness and activates the pineal gland to its highest echelon. Connect with these energies and you will inevitably invoke your highest pureness. Be open to receiving access to the infinite cosmic energy matrix, all that is, which is intimately unified with spiritual oneness. Recall the perfection in all situations. And know that everything is in divine timing and for divine purpose. Relax, all is well. It's realignment. So third eye chakra, 963 hertz Santiago tone, angelic music, the 432 frequency, pineal gland activation, colors of pink, gold, and white, pearly, everlasting, and pink daffodil flower essence, white and pink lotus essential oils, crystals of selenite, moonstone, and pink kunzite or kunzite. Put this right here just in case y'all want to screenshot it and read it later. This is 41, which breaks down to a number 5. This is the first one for inspiration. This is acceleration. All right, you guys. I am Unconventional Jet. Y'all, I hope this message, I hope this was dinner for you guys. You know what I'm saying? Like, and you ate well. So, with that being said, man, I just hope that you guys step back into your I am energy and have the confidence of the sun. You know, have the confidence of the sun. You did the hard part. You're coming out of the shadows and into the light. So, you know how somebody been in the dark for so long, you know, because you it's like you had to go underground and you had to fight off a warlock or something. You know what I'm saying? And now you're back in the light. And so the light got you like this. So, you know, get inspired. And let me leave you with a raise your vibration card. And then I'm going to end the video. I'm hearing that Kelly Price song. I need a healing for my soul. Give me a healing for my soul. Need a healing for my soul. Okay, so so you have, I trust the wisdom within me. I trust the wisdom within me. And then you have this star with what a third eye chakra is. So you guys, like I said, some of y'all are feeling inspired. There's a lot of hope here and inspiration there. It says, come home to your body. This is next. And then the third card is, the world is blessed to have you. I am a light in the world. So you guys take these 4 quotes and raise your vibration. Trust the wisdom within you. Trust yourself. Come home to yourself. Sit with yourself. Love on yourself. Love on you. And know that the world is blessed to have you. The world, if you got a body, okay, and you are here in this earth, you're meant to be here. Love you so that you can love life. So that you can enjoy life. Okay? I am Unconventional Jack. This message is 2 hours. I'm out.